Welcome back, guys, and welcome, little Dragians. And this video is about how to come out as transgender. If there are any trans people out there, and you are watching this video, then this is the video for you. So tips for coming out as transgender to parents or friends, or just some creative ways to do it. The internet has got you covered. Yes, I'm on my Xbox and I'm online. Never thought I'd do this, but I am. So, coming out as as a transgender may become one of the biggest and emotional steps in your life. Be sure you are not alone. All the feelings, doubts and fears are so normal, but the most important is to stay calm, confident, and start this coming out journey step by step. So, how to prepare for coming out? How to come out to yourself but revealing your true identity to others? How to explain others what it means to be trans? And why is it so important to you to break free out of your inner jail when you are not you? How to explain yourself being transgender? Before you come out as trans to anyone, it is important to know how to come out as trans to yourself. Being transgender is not a choice. Being transgender is understanding what the gender to which you were born does not fit you. Wanting to feel comfortable and free in your own body is still totally normal. It's totally normal and should be encouraged. It doesn't matter what all the rest of the world will think about you. It is your life. When does the realization of being transgender begin? The change of your identity will not happen in one day. It is not likely that you will wake up in the morning and feel a completely different person than yesterday. The concept of identity is much more complicated. The first sign of gender dysphoria is feeling uncomfortable in your own body. Even gender-inclusive clothing can make you feel like is not the real you. You can feel unhappy being referred as a boy/girl, man/woman. Wrong pronouns can trigger you. In other words, your outside does not match your inside feeling. Secondly, being in a situation of not being able to express yourself in the way you want to can seriously damage your mental health, especially if you have to repress the real you for a long time. Don't do it to yourself. There is no shame in coming out transgender. Coming out as trans and admitting yourself who you really are will be the best decision in your life. Transgender people often ask themselves, why am I trans? But it cannot be explained in one or two sentences. Some biological factors may be included, e.g. genetic influences, parental hormone levels, experiences in adolescence and adulthood, or you can simply feel a strong feeling about being different. It is extremely important to understand that in some cases, person's gender identity doesn't match their biology. In other words, gender identity is different than the sex assigned to a person at birth. It is obvious. No specific reason for being transgender could be defined as the most expected, because all of them are equal in importance. Never forget, your gender identity is a part of you, and you should feel totally okay being yourself. So how long does it take to come out as transgender? Coming out transgender is a frightening and confusing experience for trans people. That's why some people are hiding their feelings, and facing the truth seems frightening. Other transgender people recognize their gender identity and feel completely sure about their decision to make huge changes in their lives. Due to these differences between people, it is not possible to tell how long it takes to come out as transgender. Transgender people come out during all the stages of their lives when they reach a point when they feel completely ready. This can happen anytime. When people are children or teens, when they're seniors, when they're married or single, when they have children of their own, and much more. Finally, the disclosure allows them to break free and start a new, joyful chapter with no anxiety. How to come out as trans to your family and friends, or parents and family. Transgender people, especially at a young age, face one of their biggest fears: to come out as trans to their parents, family members, friends, and other people who are close to them. Coming out as trans to people you care about is such an enormous step in your life, and it's totally normal to feel worried. Family and friends are the closest people we care about, and we care what do they think about us. Many transgender people are afraid of being rejected by parents and feeling like an outcast. But you should never forget that it's worth risking for a brighter future in life with no lies, depression, anxiety. Remember that you are still the same person who they love and care for, no matter what is your identity. There is no right or wrong time to come out as a transgender. It is only your decision when it is the best time to come out. Unfortunately, there are no rules on how to come out in the correct way, but we have some tips here that can help you feel more assured when coming out as transgender. Tips for coming out. So, give yourself time. There is no need to hurry. Take your time and reconsider what exactly you are going to say. The time and place where you are going to talk about your situation are important as well. It is always easier to start with a conversation with a supportive, positive and friendly person before telling anyone about you coming out as trans. Think about all the people around you and decide which of them you trust the most. Maybe you have a deep connection with your mother, best friend, sister, or even neighbour. Think about it and come to that person first. Come out to that person first. You will feel more confident in yourself after the successful conversation, and it will be much easier to talk to other people later. Be ready to answer different kinds of questions about coming out as trans, your feelings, emotions, even future. If you're not ready to answer or you don't know what to say, it is totally okay. You shouldn't feel bad or uncomfortable. You can always answer when you are ready. Some transgender people choose writing instead of talking. You can always feel free to write a letter or an email. Now, I do this quite often. When I have friends or family, I tend to write a letter about how to come out, about coming out as trans or coming out as gay or bisexual or pansexual. And I've actually done this twice now. Jess now knows, so thank you for your... I don't know if you support me or accept me as trans, but if you do, Jess, then you're a great friend. Never forget, coming out as transgender is a huge news to your parents, family members, friends, classmates, and other people. Some people may accept the new information with no issues. For others, it may take some time to understand what you have convinced them. Unfortunately, but some people will react negatively or even deny everything they have heard from you. Be patient, give them the time they need. And no rushing them into accepting you, or don't convince them that you're trans, although you are. Don't convince them. Don't rush them about, and just patiently wait till they respond. Or if they don't respond, then maybe nudge a little bit, but not too much, because then they will have a negativity impact on you about being trans. Or if you're coming out as bisexual or gay, then it's up to them. If they feel like they don't want to believe that or accept you, then it's okay. Not everyone has a positive family, a supportive family in things like this. People are used. So I get this quite a lot from my family, especially at Little Grove. People are used to your name and pronouns, so it may take some time for them to start calling you in the right way and not making any mistakes when they are referring to you. I get that a lot, especially when it comes from unknown. Not everybody will react negatively to your changes. Life and people are full of surprises, and some of them may surprise you with their empathy, acceptance, and openness, like Jordan Edgar. Right, coming out as a letter. Right, I'm going to do creative ways of how to come out, because it might be an okay thing for you guys. If you overthink too much or feel too scared to come out as to other people, find creative ways to come out as trans. It's always a good idea to look at your situation with some fun and to minimize all the tension. If you are out of creative ideas, don't worry, we've got your back. For example, you can take a beautiful rainbow cake or get a rainbow tattoo, your imagination. If you need more inspiration, you can always visit the websites like BuzzFeed, Quora, or Pinterest. Remember that you should never give up. The beginning is always the hardest. Go ahead and step into the new life. You are not alone, and a lot of people are here for you, especially me, because I'm an ally for the LGBTQ+, and I'm also transgender and bisexual, well, half bisexual, half gay, and I'm here if you need to talk in the comments, or if you need any advice about how to come out or how to transition. I'm here for you no matter what, and I accept you for who you are and what you're doing in life. And I hope you guys like this video. If you did, then please like the video, hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Subscribe to the channel if you want, it's up to you. It would mean a great deal to me if you did. And leave a comment down below of the comments section below in the description box of down below the video. And I'll see you again with another video. Bye for now.